Okay, behind me, or in front of me rather, is a demonstration of about half the size, halfway around the Earth. It's 14 inches, I think they're saying it's 12,500, something like that, miles across. Okay, what I've got here is a piece, it's a pellet that's almost a little bit over a quarter of an inch in diameter and across. All right. My thought is, okay, if that distance there is, which measures 14 right now, would be 14,000 miles across, and if, let me get this held here. Sorry, I'm jiggling around. If this object was even this distance, which is only about, maybe 6 inches, how in the hell were you able to ever see anything but the full flatness of the Earth? Okay, and if I move back, let's move back to, I can't remember, I'm moving back. Let's move back to about 14 inches. You're still, all you're seeing is the flatness of the Earth. So how in the hell are they ever showing the full roundness of the Earth? Unless they're more than probably 3 times that distance. You'd have to back up, whoop, don't fall down. You'd have to back up way back here, which is probably, and you gotta remember this is just the diameter of that. That's about 3 foot, okay? Not 14 inches, 3 foot. So that'd be 36,000 miles away. So what is the average shot that we get to see? About 14,000 miles or something like that. And they keep saying you can see the curvature of the Earth and all that happy horse shit. They're full of shit, okay? And this is exaggerated, believe me, because of this little piece here compared to the 14 inches is an awful big object, alright? But yet some clown is inside this so-called spaceship and he's taking a photograph, alright? So if they can go that far, how come they haven't got better pictures, alright? How come they don't take pictures all the time? You know, because I think this is about as far as they get away, guys. And that's probably, maybe, okay, it's 14,000, that's probably 6 inches, something like that. So, you know, they're probably, there's not even 6 inches, let's go 6 inches. Okay, let's go 6 inches. So at 6 inches, they're only 6,000 miles away, alright? Can they really go that far? Do we have any fact to that? I think it's more like this, maybe 1,000. You know, that's a long ways, guys. So I call bullshit on anything that they show in photographs. If you understand what I'm saying. Okay, let me give you a look here. This is this little object, alright? See this little fucker here? This little object, alright, against the so-called Earth, alright? And as it comes further out, further out, further out, further out, further out, further out, all you're still seeing is the boldness of the Earth, the flatness of the Earth. It's not like this thing gets further out that the Earth shrinks and the camera is able to pick it up. That's all I'm trying to say. Have a good day. The El Marine Juan. In figuration, you can figure it out in measurements, whatever the hell you want to figure, but in logic, there's no way, alright? I've always called bullshit on that. They don't get that high, and that's how it is. So let's go have a look at the garden after we looked at the experiment. That was fun, wasn't it? Like I said, NASA's a lying sack of shit. They ain't never been where they say they are. I've let the weeds grow so the everything would be protected from the heat of the sun. I've got beans growing here. There's beans down here. On some of these, there's beans down below, see? There's beans down here. Where are they? Where's the beans? Okay, I just seen them. Oh, here they are. The beans are coming up. See the beans? Okay. So we got beans growing. We've got tomatoes growing. Okay. Yep. Got a whole bunch of them in here. Whole bunch of tomatoes. But see, they're being sheltered from all the growth. So this one's starting to turn. It's starting to get yellow. So it'll be red soon. Okay. And the jalapenos. I've already ate some of these. We've got jalapenos. See these jalapenos? Yeah, we've got jalapenos. I think I'm getting into the camera. There we go. Jalapenos. So we've got jalapenos growing. It's not looking so good over here. I haven't really watered because I hate to put water on, city water on these plants. Seems to burn them. But we got broccoli, broccoli starting to form. And the cabbage seems to still be forming, as you can see. That's what cabbage does. Looks like the bugs are getting to some of it. But that's what nature does, you know. I just let the Lord tend to this, you know. You can see these little tomatoes here. These plants are really springing into life. I told you these were from last year. Just popped out of the ground. See? Not so much foliage, but a lot of tomatoes. See the cabbage down in there. I might water tonight if we don't get any more, but we've been getting like a little dew. But other than that, it's been kind of the same world, you know. And like I say, I ain't buying a lot of the bullshit that they throw at us. You just got to use logic. You can only see so far, and that's it, you know. And a camera can only see so far. So don't think that they can see zillions and trillions of miles away with cameras, because that's total horse shit, all right? It doesn't work. It's not real. It's phony. And you're going to see this little guy has really gotten big. He's a happy little feller. He wasn't much more bigger than that. He's a little blue spruce. I think it's from that big one over there. But I still got my rebel flag flying, and that's the way it'll be. There's a bunch of guys out there that are talking a lot of crazy stuff. Lots and lots of crazy stuff. But you know, it don't affect me. It ain't got nothing to do with me, and I don't care what they do. They can talk all the craziness they want. So have a good day. Howdy kids, howdy wife. The old Marine One Vaughn. On, I believe it's what, June the 7th, 2018. I could be wrong. Talk to you later, friends. Bye-bye. Jesus Christ is the only way to heaven.